I'm back. Yeah, I'm still kicking. I know I haven't posted a video in a while. It's because I've been doing some other things this summer, and now it's time to get back into the metal detecting. And this video is going to be a combination of 4 different hunts, or 4 different sites. This is the first adventure. Alright, we just got a new permission. House built 1790 according to the owners. Right out the front step. First hole, first find. Silver plated spoon. Okay. Alright, I've been here a while. Me and the X-terra. I had the AT Pro going around the nails around the house. Now I got the x-terra705 with the stock, well, not the stock coil, but the 10-inch double D, 7.5 kilohertz. And I dug some uninteresting things like a car and some modern change and stuff. I finally got a 42, and a 42 on the X-terra is like quarter large cent territory. And we were down there about 6 inches or so, and we pulled out a large cent. Alright, been a long time. Looks like a martin head. Not sure if I get a year off that one or not. It's not in the greatest of condition, but we're glad to have it. Alright, see if we can find some more. Alright, we got our hunts divided up into different boxes here, and it's time to our first wrap up, first segment, this wire thing right here. And we got our toy car, which is complete, which is the way I like them. It's not that old of a car, but a knife from a kid's play set. And we busted the silver plated spoon. It didn't survive in my finds pouch. Feel badly about it, but it is what it is. We got our clad. And then we did get a large set, which is an 1851. And it does have a mint era. It's got a slightly rotated die. Look at the back side. It doesn't match up to the front when you flip it over. There it is. It's coming into focus for you. I don't know how common or uncommon they are, but that was a rough looking large cent when I dug it too. I was lucky to get the year and the detail that I got off it. Okay, on to the next adventure. Alright, I know it's windy, and we're in an old field. It used to be a cornfield last year. They've grown it into a hay field, so I get early access to it. And this is, we got the AT Pro stock coil. And we got a few shell casings, lead bullet, smashed up musket ball, and a cap off something. And we got our first decent find. That would be this old flat button right here. Shank intact. Looks like it's got a back mark. Nothing on the front. Okay, we'll be back if we find something else. Alright, we got a nice little button. Here's the nicest thing I've dug so far. It looks like a 2-piece. There's dirt in the back. I really don't want to mess with it out here. I think it says S and B or R and B. Maybe it's a railroad button or a military button of some sort. But you have a look at the back. It might be a concave too, but looks like the shank's still there. Hopefully we can ID that, clean it up, and it'll be something nice. Okay, on to the next. Alright, it's time for a second wrap up, and that would be this box over here. It's several shell casings, a piece of a toy car, that would be a zipper pull, a couple miscellaneous farm type items. This item here, which I thought might have been a nice button, it says Whitefield on it, and JL or JB, I can't remember which. Anyway, it's part of some old farm like overalls or something. It's like a head of a snap or something. It's not that old, 50s or 60s. Got lead, a couple round balls, a couple other doohickeys, lead sinker, a cap. We did get one old item, this old flat button, the shank intact. I haven't done a whole lot of cleaning on it, but there's no detail. There might be a back mark on there. Other than that, there's nothing on it. Glad to have that, something old out of that field. Okay, enjoy the next adventure. Alright, here we are. Kelly's on his way. I got a new permission. I got this field here. It was a cornfield last year, and they converted it over to a hayfield because our government pays farmers to do stupid things like that. Well, anyhow, there's a lard sitting in every field in Maine. I'm convinced of that. Most of them I found one. I haven't found one in this one. I hunted down there where the corn is, down the other end there, last fall, and I didn't come up with a lard scent, so I know there's at least one lard scent out here, maybe more. We'll give her a go. We'll see what we get. All right, here's a tip for all you AT Pro users. When you go to the saltwater beach, take your coil cover off and clean it before you go metal detecting again. Machine was very erratic because it's got some of that salt still on there, so I took the cover off. When I get to the truck, I'll wipe it down. Anyway, this is our first significant find, and it's a piece of brass, and I'm not quite sure what it is. Kelly probably knows what it is. He's here. He's talking on the phone. See him? He's not metal detected. You're not going to find anything that way, Kelly. Alright. We'll see you at the next find. Alright, moving right along. Next find. It's either a button or a token, I believe. It reads 60 on the AT Pro. I don't see any detail on it. Maybe you guys can see something there. Alright, hopefully we'll get some detail off that one. Alright, we're out here again for a second night, and we didn't find too much last night. Kelly did find a nice musket ball. Anyway, she's not here tonight, but I am. I got a musket ball of my own. This one obviously has hit something. It's flattened on one side. Woohoo! Musket ball. Alright. Alright, it's time for our third wrap up this video. And the pickings are slim. Me and Kelly spent a few hours out there, and I went out there by myself the next night and didn't get a whole lot. We did get a musket ball that is smashed. I got this little item here. Suspenders clip or so, and a couple miscellaneous things. This thing I thought was a flat button, but it's just a shotgun head stamp without the sides. A couple pieces of old lead. And that's about it for that hunt. Okay, on to our final hunt. Alright, we got a new permission. We got a late 1700s built house. And this is pasture like it is today. And one of the people in the house said they lost a gold ring up in this area here. Was looking for it. We're also looking for relics from the late 1700s, early 1800s. And we've accomplished our mission on that part of it. And that's a beautiful silver gilt buckle right there. It's a big one too. Awesome. Now let's see if we can find that gold ring. Alright, some of the other finds, we just dug this little iron ring out of this hole here. And we got a D-buckle, a couple live rounds. This thing I'm not sure of. It was in the same hole as this. Piece of copper, little grommet, just miscellaneous stuff. I'm going to forge ahead. Alright, my next find, I'm getting a little closer to the house now. I think it's a bedpost top maybe? I don't know. If that's not what it is, let me know. Alright, here we go with the final wrap up. And we got permission to go back there, and we're going to find that gold ring. I'm sure we are. I was hunting in the wrong location up in the back field. I got a better idea where to go next time, and that's probably a good reason why I didn't find it. We got a 42 wheat, I believe, 30 something wheat, so two of them ended up being wheat pennies out of the pennies I dug. Some memorials and a Jefferson, nothing too old. We got this old scale attached to the side of the barn or whatever, and a couple pieces of lead for recycling, a piece of copper for recycling, this measuring thing all smashed up, a lid off something. Did dig 3 nails. One of them was in with a good target, so it isn't like I dug a bunch of nails, which is good. Fuse, toy camper. I'm not sure how old that would be. Probably, if I was to guess, I'd say probably 70s, maybe 60s. A couple of those iron rings we always find. 2 live rounds. A compact. No, there's no money inside there. First thing I did when I dug it was look inside. An old pan, an iron buckle, and beautiful, I believe it's the top of a lamp. Very ornate piece. Now I'll buff it up a little more than that, but that will be a good display piece. If you don't think that's the top of a lamp or something like that, let me know what you think it might be. Alright, and our prize is a beautiful big old with silver gilt buckle. It's a good size one. Pretty fancy for back in the day, I guess. And like I said, I'll buff that one up a little more too. And that's what we come up with. I hope you enjoyed these 4 hunts we put together into one video. Good luck and happy hunting.